Welcome to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Township Trojans, and Woodlawn Cardinals. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. With the Coach House Garages pregame show, the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase starts now.
Welcome into Wayne City High School as the second of two semifinals here from the Wayne City Class 1A Girls Basketball Regional will take place on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase as the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals meet up with the Wayne City Lady Indians. A very pleasant Wednesday evening, wherever you may be listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM as well as mywithersradio.com. I'm Denny Lewinsky, and I welcome you into the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Darrell Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Joining me now is the voice of Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams Athletics here on WMIX, Mr. Chris Hugo. And Chris, we have a friend of ours from Waltonville who likes to say that the opposite of it's tough to beat a good team 3 times. It's hard to beat a good team 1 time. And Wayne City trying to do the one half and Woodlawn trying to do the other half tonight.
Well, that's exactly right. And you mentioned the first half. Wayne City owns 2 wins already over the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. One of those came in the regular season right here on this floor on December the 5th. I believe that final, if I'm not mistaken, was somewhere in the neighborhood of 55-49. It was within the 6-point realm. And then the third place game at the MTC tournament at Sisney, a game that was right here on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com, of course, as I'm trying to read some writing in front of me. Wayne City ends up winning that game 46-41. But that old axiom, as they say it, Woodlawn Lady Cardinals will have some work to do to complete their half.
I will be, because obviously, as you said, Wayne City owns a victory here and on a neutral site floor, so the higher seed in this regional. They, as in the winner of this game, will play Christ or Rock Lutheran out of Centralia. They just defeated Galatia Thompsonville 54-33 to advance. Some drama in that one, Chris. 24 hours away from a regional title game with maybe an injury, maybe not, but CORL may have to deal with some of that tomorrow night.
Well, that's never fun. One of their top players of the 6-foot variety, Danny, one of the tall timbers, a sophomore, of course. We will leave nameless at this juncture, but an ankle injury late in the game. We'll see how the severity of that one come tomorrow. Of course, we'll have that game for you, the regional championship, right here on WMIX as well.
And you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports, as well as go to our Facebook page, WMIX Sports. Lots of information, schedules. Our Twitter is updated almost regularly throughout the evening with scoring updates and finals from around the state and around the area. And we will do that all the time on Twitter at 94 Sports. We're going to step out for a break, come back for more, talk about this game, this regional, and other things going on sports-wise in the area. This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and mywithersradio.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Coach Cal's Garages is your pregame show sponsor. If you're looking for a garage builder, we'll build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available. Then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. The Lady Cardinals and the Lady Indians currently warming up on the floor. The captains and the officials and coaches are meeting at half court as they will meet, discuss the rules of the game and how to act and behave and play the game and introduce themselves. And introducing ourselves, Denny Zawinski and Chris Hugo alongside Chris, the Wayne City Lady Indians, coached by Deirdre Dagg. 10-12 on the season. They won third place in the MCC tournament, made some great strides this year as far as doing some things and getting some things done over here. And 2 wins over Woodlawn on their schedule, looking for this third, a very good basketball team.
Yeah, and that's one of the glaring things I think you have to take a look at. The fact they are 2-0 against the Lady Cardinals this year. As we said earlier, finishing third in the Midland Trail Conference Tournament. Woodlawn may come in with a 14-12 mark. Wayne City may come in under 500 at 10-12, Danny, but you look at these 2 teams, Wayne City kind of got off to a little bit of a slow start, but now they have been a little bit more consistent the rest of the way. And this is the team coming in with the 2 seed in this regional behind the number 1 seed Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions. This is the team, Danny, looking to try to win for a third time here tonight. However, to do that, they're going to have to rely on some energies that they create within themselves. Obviously, they have a nice still packed atmosphere over there on the home side. However, you come off of an atmosphere they had last night in the boys' contest, and you have some Woodlawn girls trying to get that friendly revenge for the sake of their boys.
Well, and it's a nice packed house here in Wayne City, and a lot of the fans from the CORL Silver Stallions side staying, obviously, watching this ball game, but a nice crowd has turned out here from Wayne City on this Wednesday night. You also have the fact, Chris, something you don't see very often. The Wayne City High School cheerleaders here tonight to cheer on their Lady Indians, and you don't see a lot of times cheerleading teams come out supporting their girls' teams during ball games.
Well, no, and Danny, that's one thing that a lot of times you'll find girls' basketball teams don't want the cheerleaders there just because they are not there for the entire season. It's nothing about disrespect or anything like that. It's just the fact that you get used to certain things. You become a creature of habit, so to speak. And so a lot of teams do not want their cheerleaders there since they are not there. That will affect their rhythm. That will affect basically all their habitual goings-on throughout the course of a game. So it'll be interesting to see if that's a distraction for the Lady Indians.
And it will be interesting to see the Lady Indians cheerleaders warming up to our rising center on the stage. Once again, our familiar spot that you and I have been coming over for many years sitting at, whether it's Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament, a regular season game, and or postseason now, as the case may be now, and in a couple of weeks of the boys regional. On the other half of the floor, Chris, the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, coached by Eric Kelby, come in with a record of 14-12. Very tough schedule they played, like the Hamilton County and Coralville included on the schedule. 5-6 players most of the season. This team has persevered at the end of the year when the legs may or may not be there. This is a team with a lot of experience, 3 regional titles in a row.
Well, it is, and this is a team, as you said, grew for postseason play. And the 3 regional titles and some sectional finals appearances, of course, for these Lady Cardinals. So experience on their side in a game like this compared to Wayne City, who has not accomplished that feat. But, Danny, so much on the line here tonight. I know it's easy to say, being a regional semifinal game. Winner plays tomorrow night for a regional championship. Loser goes home. But because this game has been so close the prior 2 times, you have to assume that we're going to be in for another barn burner here on a hump day night from Wayne City.
Speaking of that, we need to go into a break as we'll take our second one here on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. We'll come back, talk some more about this one. Give you some score updates, some regional final games going on around the area, regional games, I should say. We'll give you some scores of those as well. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all tart burners plus a free tart. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Newell's, for gift bagging and delivery are always free.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half hour trying to find exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa's check card and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN and select the cashback button, and you have an instant ATM. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. More basketball action ahead. Presented by Community First Bank.
Danny Zawinski with Chris Hugo alongside. Welcome you back into the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, or prized possession, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Chris, this is a lot of places semifinal night. Some championships tomorrow, some on Friday night, but we do have some finals from around the area have already rolled in.
We do, and the one regional semifinal to here tonight is the Wayne City 1A Regional. Christ Rock Lutheran defeated Glacier Thompsonville 54-33 at the St. Anthony Regional tonight. In one semifinal, number 1 Cowden Harris Beecher City defeated Diederich 50-28. And a semifinal at North Clay, number 1 Red Hill handles Brownstown 45-19. Skipping the 2A at the Heron Regional, number 1 Heron defeats DuQuoin 55-42. And that's the DuQuoin team we got to see a couple of times. Following the Lady Cardinals with the DQ Lady tip-off, and then with our duties on Mount Vernon Athletics, seeing the DuQuoin Lady Indians and the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and Carbondale invite.
And I'll piggyback on the college men's sport. The half at the arena, Missouri State, coached by Paul Luff, leads SIU 31-25. That scoreboard update and all the ones we give you tonight, sponsored by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance, dedicating to help you get the right coverage and discounts you deserve. Give Scott a call, 242-3770, like a good neighbor. Scott Owens is there. Chris, of teams that know each other, teams that are familiar with each other, what are a couple of keys that you think for either one of these two teams come out with a win tonight and advance that championship game here tomorrow night?
I think first for Lady Cardinals, obviously with them having, some of them having shot in the three-point showdown, you're always kind of iffy on how that's going to impact their shooting for the game. However, Lady Cardinals were hot from three-point land in that second half on Monday night. Yes, we were here on Monday night. So you kind of have to look to see how their outside shooting is going to work out tonight, see if they can maybe make some things happen for Aaliyah Sutton in the paint, maybe with a mid-range jumper, or see if they can work Alexa Capps down low. But a key for them tonight is going to be rebounding. You're going to have, I think, a lot of mid-range jump attempts from Wayne City. You're going to have to try to rebound those, box down, and try to get that rebound. That's going to be ever so important tonight against a team like Wayne City, as it does from what we had seen previously at the Sisney Midland Trail Conference Tournament, a team that is able to pretty well work the ball around the perimeter and try to find that open shot. But most importantly, they do have a post presence. So for Wayne City, they're going to have to get that post presence going, and I think for Woodlawn, they're just going to have to box out and try to get those rebounds and force Wayne City to the outside.
We need to force ourselves into our final break here on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. On the other side, the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hey, this is Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, located at 418 East Main Street, a half a block from the Benton High School. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 3. We provide custom screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, vehicle lettering, vehicle wraps. If you want it printed on, we probably do it.
Hey, this is Coach Aaron. Give the big man, Big Dave, a call at All Stars and Stitches, 435-555-555.
By the way, what was that phone number again?
435-555-555.
Daydreaming of owning a home? People's National Bank can help your dreams become a reality. We are excited to offer Smart Move mortgages. Smart Move offers affordable fixed-rate financing, down payment assistance, and closing cost assistance for qualified borrowers. Call me, Joy Schrader, Mortgage Specialist, at 241-6928 today for details. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Car insurance with personal service at no extra charge? What a novel concept. That's why State Farm is a leader in providing insurance and financial services and remains strong in this economy. At State Farm, Scott Owens is dedicated to helping you get the coverage that's right for you and the discounts you deserve. No one takes care of you like State Farm. Scott Owens will prove it. Call Scott at 242-3770. That's 242-3770. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there.
Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the showcase on 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Stop by People's National Bank. Let them remind you what banking with a local family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. They sponsor the starting lineup tonight. I'll turn it over to Chris Hugo to give us those.
Of course, here from Wayne City High School, they're already announcing the starting lineups of both teams. We'll first meet the number 3 seed Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, 14-12, coached by Eric Helbig. We'll feature a familiar 5 out there. Number 11, Kinsey Verhines. Number 13, Alyssa Hefner. Number 22, Allison England. Number 23, Alexis Capps. And number 32, Leah Sutton. Now for the Wayne City Lady Indians, coached by Deandra Dagg with a 10-12 mark on the year. Number 2 seed in this regional, they will have number 2, Brittany Stevenson. Number 3, Emily Green. Number 4, Olivia Clark. Number 41, Kayla Berner. And number 45, Megan Slover. And those are your People's National Bank starting lineups.
People's National Bank has instant access to your account anytime, anywhere with online banking. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Wayne City cheerleaders are finishing up their pre-floor routine. They had a busy night here last night. Wayne City beating Woodlawn in boys action, 57-56 in overtime. And now the girls, next night, will battle it out on the floor. Woodlawn will be in their road reds, trimmed in white and blue. Wayne City in their home whites, trimmed in black and red. A nice crowd on hand here for a Wednesday evening. Some dignitaries are in the house. We'll get to those later. It is Megan Slover to jump center against Leah Sutton. As we get ready to go, the winner to the title game here tomorrow night against Bright Star Rock Lutheran out of Centralia. Tipped in the air and controlled by the Woodlawn Cardinals. Caps on the jump ball, tip ball, and it's no good. Caps misses, rebounds Wayne City. Woodlawn had a great look off the tip, but they missed the layup. Green across the timeline into the front court. England will guard here as Woodlawn goes man-to-man again, as they usually do. Left wing Stevenson has it. Back to Berner. Berner to Green, top of the key to Stevenson. 3 on the way is no good. I should say, check that was Green. Rebounded by Slover. Back to Green. Stevenson left block. Spins, double dribbles. Out. 3 seconds. Well,
camped out in the lane. Can't do that because that is a point of emphasis in this regional.
That's the third call we've seen in 2 games and a quarter.
That's just from what we broadcasted. There were 2 in the previous game.
Yeah. Anyway, 3-second call in vogue here this week at Wayne City. Woodlawn has it on the Wayne City turnover. Caps to Sutton behind the volleyball line, middle of the floor. Sutton will throw left wing to Caps. She's guarded by Berner. Caps takes the dribble. Lob pass Sutton doesn't get to her. Stolen away by Emily Green. She'll bring it up for the Lady Indians. Woodlawn will drop back in the half-court man-to-man. Green will throw it left side to Berner. Berner back to Green, out by the Wayne City logo. Berner throws it left to Stevenson. In the corner to Slover. Slover back to Stevenson. Over for a 3 to Green, top of the key, off the mark, rebound, Alexa Caps. Caps will run the other way. Caps in England, 2-on-1. Caps to England, loses it on the floor, stolen away by Stevenson. Stevenson gets it to Berner, and Wayne City will go the other way. No score. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Green across the timeline, dribbles to the right side. Throws it back to the left, now to Slover, back to Green. Green with it on the right wing to Berner. Berner throws it to Stevenson at the free throw line. One dribble, passes to the right to Green on the wing, down to the right baseline. Throws it at the foot of Clark, couldn't get it, trickles over to Megan Slover, picked it off the ground and scored at 2-0 Wayne City.
The near turnover was almost the best thing that could possibly happen to Wayne City down there. They were outmanned on the right, able to get to Megan Slover on the left inadvertently, and she gets the easy bunny.
Sutton across the timeline. Sometimes some plays are best drawn up in the dirt, not in practice. Caps with it to Verheyen. On the left wing, left corner, down the lane she comes. Running one-hander up and in. Kinsey Verheyen scores on the layup. It's 2-2. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Crossroads Community Hospital is more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. As Green brings it into the front court for Wayne City. Throws it to Stevenson on the right side. Gives it to a cutting burner. Down the lane. Shot no good. Rebound Caps. Caps to Sutton. Stevenson got a hand on it. Sutton retrieves. Sutton in England. 2-on-1. Sutton takes it herself and scores.
Great move with the left hand. The offhand of Leah Sutton that breaks the tie here. 4-2 Lady Cardinals. It's a great move from start to finish.
Cardinals with that lead, as Chris mentioned. Kayla Burner across the timeline. Gets the top of the key to Green. 5:15 to go in the first. Woodlawn leads 4-2. Burner on the left wing. Guarded by Caps. Burner holds. Looks, throws it left side to Stevenson. Stevenson goes down the lane, throwing one-hander. It's good. Stevenson scores to tie the game up at 4.
A walking deuce.
Oh, yes, you can't say that. Wayne City picks up full court man-to-man. England has it. Had to pick up her dribble. Gets it to Kinsey Verheyen. She'll cut across, come up the middle of the court, 3-on-1. Verheyen to Sutton. Sutton to Hefner. Glass. No good. Missed the shot. Ball rebound up the Green. Hefner, Green battle for it, and Hefner tipped it off Green. Nice play by Hefner. And it'll be Woodlawn basketball. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Out of the box set, England can't get it in. Throws it out to Hefner. Out to Caps on the right wing now as Caps will look over the defense. Goes left to the free throw line, leaves it for Verheyen. She curls down the lane, running shot up and in, and a foul. Clark will get the foul, the first on Wayne City, and Kinsey Verheyen with another basket. And it's now 6-0 6-4 Woodlawn.
Those are going to be two keys from personnel standpoint. Kinsey Verheyen and Elisa Hefner. She had a big game, I thought, on Monday night. She's paying dividends already. Missed the left block jumper, but just some of the moves she has made on the floor leading traffic have been absolutely outstanding here this evening.
Kinsey Verheyen has 5, 7-4 Woodlawn. 4.5 to go in the first. Up the right side in the front court is Green. Picks up her dribble to timeline. Gets it to Burner on the right wing. Burner throws it to Green between the circles. Left side pass to Slover. 2 dribbles, back to Green, out by the timeline. Green throws it right side to Burner. Burner guarded by England, now goes around England, now leaves it on the block. Stevenson turns, shot, no good. Ball tip. Caps has it for Woodlawn from Kinsey Verheyen. Caps gets it up the left side to Sutton on the left wing. Sutton goes in the baseline, now to England in the left corner, dribbles to the right, to the left wing. Kinsey at the top of the key. Kinsey comes down the lane, passes England, shot blocked and a foul. Emily Green, her first. Allison England to the line to shoot 2. And Woodlawn playing very high energy out of the gate here this season.
High energy and fundamentally sound. That was a great find to find Allison England at the back door. Contact they knew was coming, and they're going to have to rely on the free throws here.
England makes the first. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. England's made 1. England makes 2. She has 2 in the game. It is 9-4. Woodlawn on top by 5. Woodlawn will pressure. Wayne City throws it in. Tip. Caps tips it. Out of bounds. And it'll stay with Wayne City. Late for the floor to go as they inbound in front of the stage where we sit here at Wayne City High School.
Danny, a lead like this is going to be key for Woodlawn to try to keep and develop so they don't have to use all their legs and wear out their energy with the lack of depth.
A lead like this makes pressure longer it goes on Wayne City. They inbound to Stevenson up the right side. Do the Lady Indian. She crawls into the front court. That would be a new move. She walks into the front court and leaves it off for Burner. Between the center circles, throws it left side to Green. Green on the wing, guarded by England. Inside now to Stevenson, shot up and in. Brittany Stevenson had a great tournament over at Symphony in the Midland Trail and pulls her team back to win 3. Verheyen throws it in to Hefner. Hefner to Caps up the left side. Caps and Sutton 2-on-1. Caps jump stop, shot no good. It was off the Caps. No touch by Wayne City. Good call by the official. 3:18 to go in the first quarter. 9-6 Woodlawn by 3. Denny Swirsky, Chris Hugo. Regional semifinal at Wayne City. Wayne City triggers the inbound. 5-second call. They couldn't get it in.
Just had a little bit of difficulty. Couldn't find anybody. Woodlawn in the man press were able to get it. Basically a body on everybody and keep it from happening. Now they'll get the ball back and a great chance to set something up here with a half-court box set.
Not a screen set there by Wayne City. Caps throws it in top of the key to Sutton. She's going to throw it left corner to Caps. Her 3 ball on the way is long off the mark, rebounded by Stevenson on the weak side. Stevenson will dribble up into the front court, guarded by Sutton. That'll be a good matchup the whole evening as long as they're on each other. Stevenson gives it to Berner between the circles. Takes the dribbles to the right. Now throws it right wing to Stevenson. She goes baseline. Now has to bring it back out. Throws it out top of the key to Clark. Clark throws it left wing to Berner. Berner from 15. Good. Taylor Berner with a toe on the line. Forces the Nets for 9-8. Woodlawn leads by 1. It was 9-4. The 4-0 run by the Lady Indians. Sutton across the timeline, down the middle of the floor, throws it left wing to Kinsey Verheyen. Kinsey on the left wing to England, top of the key. Passes right side to Hefner. Hefner throws it to Chaps, top of the key, left side to Verheyen. Verheyen dribbles to the top of the key, bounce past Sutton. Layup, 10-footer, good. Nice play by Sutton, 4 points for her, 11-8. Woodlawn by 3. Hot shooting so far for the Lady Cardinals. Green across the timeline, guarded by England. England sticks her pocket. Green recovers. Jump ball, and it'll go to Wayne City. Very inspired basketball here early on by Woodlawn. Lots of energy on both ends.
Lots of gains and a lot to lose here for both teams tonight, obviously being a regional semifinal. But still, the Lady Cardinals just won it right now.
Clover out by the sideline of the Woodlawn bench. Gets it into Stevenson, top of the key. Right side to Green. Green will dribble back to the middle of the floor, guarded by England. Throws left side to Berner. Berner guarded by Caps. Caps tips, but Stevenson recovers down the lane. Blocked away by Sutton out of bounds. And it'll go back to Wayne City.
That was a great move by Stevenson to try to get an open look at the shot, but out of nowhere from the left came Leah Sutton to block it out of bounds.
Great play. Straight up line, up the side, the left side of the lane by Wayne City. Inbound to Stevenson. Shot no good. Rattles in and out. Clark on the board up and missed the shot. Rebound up by Berner. Blocked Sutton. Rebounding up and in by Clover. 4th time's the charm for the Lady Indians. It's 11-10. Woodlawn by 1.
Never get a 3rd or 4th chance on the offensive set, and you credit that to the defense, discredit the defense for not being in the place they needed to be to get the board.
Sutton the Caps in the lane, 10-footer up and off the mark, rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson gets it out to Green. She'll dribble up into the front court on the right side, dribble back in toward the middle of the floor. 1:20 to go in the first. Woodlawn leads 11-10. Green throws it left side to Berner. Berner back to Green, over the right side to Stevenson. Her 15-footer front of the iron. Rebound, Kinsey Verheyen. Kinsey will bring it up to Caps into the front court. Caps over to England. Left block pass. Shot blocked by Stevenson. Stevenson, great defensive play. Gets it to Green. Under a minute to go in the first. Woodlawn by 1, 11-10. Green throws it right side to Stevenson. They look, skip pass left side to Berner. Berner for a 3 off the mark. Hits the floor. Bodies everywhere. Stevenson dives. Goes to Clark, but Clark's heels were on the in-line, and therefore the baseline is out of bounds. Woodlawn will have the basketball. 46 seconds to go. Full court man-to-man by Woodlawn, or should say Wayne City. Kinsey Verheyen's inbounds to Hefner. Hefner grabs it, throws it off the back of Berner, and Berner steals it. She was looking to get it to Caps, and Berner was in the way. Berner leave it for Green, and Wayne City may have the final possession of the first quarter. Berner between the circles, throws it left side from Green to Berner. Or mentioned, Caps picks her pocket. Caps has the steal. Can she keep her footing? She does. Caps down the lane, running layup up and in, and a foul.
That might be what Alexa Caps needs to get her going, Danny. Previously, she was 0 of 4 from the floor. Big basket there off of the turnover. Now a chance to make it a 4-point ball game.
It's an impressive play, picking the pocket of Berner, her first team third for Wayne City. And again, Woodlawn needs Caps' big game each night out. Have a chance.
Amazing how much improved the Lady Indians are, however, this season.
Oh, yeah. From even the time we saw them at the Midland Trail. 14-10, Woodlawn by 4, 22 seconds to go. Green up across the timeline, splits 2 defenders there. 3-on-1 now. Green gets to Clark up and in. Olivia Clark gets her first points of the game. It's 14-12, 12 seconds. Sutton across the timeline between the circles. Throws it left side to Caps with 6. Caps with 5 around the Sutton screen. Pick and roll to Sutton. She'll launch a 3 at the horn. It's off the mark, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Woodlawn 14, Wayne City 12. Back for the second quarter. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritans Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School. End of one quarter. It is Woodlawn 14, Wayne City 12. Denny Swinsky, Chris Hugo alongside. Reminding you of familiar faces, new places with Ray. I should say some new places. Bank with Ray and Bria Community First Bank. 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Woodlawn with a basketball. Sutton will dribble across the timeline, up by 2. Sutton throws right side to Hefner, top to Keita Verheyen. Kinsey Holt throws it right side to England, behind the three-point line. She'll launch a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound Clark for Wayne City. Gets it to Berner. Gets it up the right side in the front court to Clark. She throws it left block up to Clover, who misses the layup. Rebound Cap. England had it. Now Clark is going to get fouled. Wrong place, wrong time. Her second. England had it tipped away. Caps picked it up on the recovery, and then Clark ran into hers, so Clark picked up her second.
Crucial rebound there that time, Danny, for the Lady Cardinals. Is an ill-advised three-point shot that was well off the mark. Could have come back to hunt. Caps down the lane, goes 1-on-2, missed the shot. Tipped out of bounds by Wayne City. Not a good shot there by Alexa. Trying to go 1-on-2 there in that situation. Might have been a good time, maybe back it back out, let the numbers catch up, especially when you know you're not going to have a good look at the bucket.
England will trigger the inbound. Box set for the Lady Cardinals. Bounce pass Verhein's left block. Good. Great play. Patience on the inbound. Kinsey has 7. 16-12. Lady Cardinals by 4 with 7:18 to go in the first half. Green will bring it across the timeline. England guards her for Woodlawn. Green looks right. Gets it to Stevenson. Stevenson down to the right block. Kicks in the corner to Slover. Slover back to Green. Now top of the key to Clark. Wayne City's going to reset the offense with 7 to go in the first half, trailing by 4 to Woodlawn. 16-12 on the left wing with it is Green. Green tipped away by England out of bounds. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Crossroads Community Hospital is more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Wayne City, the trigger in front of the Woodlawn bench, gives a inbound it to Green. Green goes between the circles, throws it left side to Berner. Berner now to Stevenson at the elbow. Down on Sutton. Shot over Sutton. No good. Rebound up and in. Mellon, a second chance by Slovers. Wayne City continues to clean up on the offensive glass. Woodlawn quickly across the timeline. Sutton between the circles. From the right side to England. England has it. A couple of dribbles as she moves towards the middle of the floor. Throws it to Hefner. Now left wing to Sutton. Sutton will dribble back to Caps, cutting down the lane to the basket, scores. Caps again on the left. She has 5. It's 18-14. Woodlawn stays ahead by 4. Green will bring it across the timeline. Heather Clark going to check in the next head ball. Stevens misses a 17-footer for Wayne City. Caps has the rebound, 2-on-1. Caps and Sutton, Caps to the rim, layup good. Woodlawn in the transition. Wayne City can't keep up, and it's a 6-point lead, and Deidre Dagg wants a timeout, Chris.
Probably a good time to take a timeout. Largely the night for Lady Cardinals since they're up 9-5. It was 4, obviously, a second ago, but turned into a 6-point lead, 2 possessions with 5:56 to play in this first half. Take the timeout here, get your ladies corralled, try to, whatever has been happening to where they have just gone up and dumping off bad shots, try to correct that, try to teach them to be a little bit more patient on their future trips down the floor. Because if you not only get back in this one, but take maybe a little bit of a lead, you're going to force Lady Cardinals to turn into a track meet, and that's going to wear them down with the lack of depth.
Woodlawn right now leads, and they will. The winner of this game will play Cryco Rock Looping out of Centralia, 54-33 win over Lake of Thompsonville. And another score of interest, Taryn beat DuPoint at 9:55-42. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance, dedicated giving you right coverage with the discounts you deserve. Just got a call at 242-3770 like a good neighbor. Scott Owens is there.
TRAD taking care of business.
Yeah. The athletic director, Tony Richardson, keeping everybody in line, the cheerleaders. Wayne City has it. Stevenson down the lane, running shot out of control, no good, gets her own board, throws it up and in and a foul. Again, Chris, Wayne City dominating on the offensive glass, getting second and third and sometimes fourth chances leading the points.
It's that post presence, Denny. I mean, if you're not able to box out because the post presence is so strong and they're just working their bodies in there, those in the YU needs, you're going to have all kinds of difficulties down low trying to get those rebounds.
Stevenson misses. Clark in for, Hunter Clark is in for Olivia Clark. Clark for Clark on the exchange for Wayne City. Sutton at the top of the key now. Woodlawn leading by 4. Sutton to the left corner. Leaves it. Has to give it. Look to Hefner. Hefner to Verhines outside of circles to Sutton. Her 15-footer from the left side. Long off the mark. Rebounded by number 45, Megan Clover for Wayne City. She gets it to Burner up the left side. Right block pass to Michaela Smith, who checked in. And it goes off her hands out of bounds to Woodlawn.
5th turnover for Wayne City.
Woodlawn has the basketball up by 4. As we read the Twitterverse, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Tackled into the front court. Sutton was tripped up, almost tackled, and going to the floor is... who's that going to be on? Did you see a number on it?
I did not. Mechanics moved too quickly.
I think it's something 5. I'm going to give it to Megan Slover, I believe. May have been Michaela Smith. You know what? It was Michaela Smith. It was something 5, and Michaela Smith was the one that comes to mind. Woodlawn has it anyway. Verhines to Sutton on the left baseline. Shot no good. Verhines with the rebound. Kinsey goes up strong and scores, and a foul. Kinsey Verhines powering to the rim, gets the basket and scores, and that'll be Megan Slover's first. Team 6. 22-16. Woodlawn by 6. Should be. Yeah. It's got to be a made basket. Should be one. Yes, Fishy and crew getting together. Saw a mishap last night where a switcheroo with the free throw shooters led to a 2-point difference in the ball game I was at last night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What was the final on that one?
64-62.
That is a what? 2-point difference?
2-point difference. Kinsey missed the free throw. Hefner seals away and traveled. Oh, she had a good move, and Hefner traveled. 22-16. The old switcheroo happened last night on a foul and slipped in before the points. Points are already on the board, and you can't take them off. Hunter across the timeline, throws it left side to Smith, inside to Clark. Hunter Clark spins, turns, no good. Rebound tipped out. England has it. England steals it away from Michaela Smith and gets it to Sutton. Woodlawn by 6. Sutton across the timeline between the circles. Goes to the cap. She's going to launch. Nope, had the shot fake. Down the lane she goes, back to Sutton, top of the key. Sutton to Verhines. Here she comes on the curl. Leads it for Caps. Caps to the free throw line. Spin away, jumper blocked. Rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson gets it to Burner across the timeline for the Lady Indians, who trail by 6. 4:18 to go in the first half. Burner throws her right side to Smith. Smith holds above her head. Now lobs inside to Stevenson, double team. Stevenson back to Burner. Her 15-footer's long off the mark. Rebounded though by Slover. Slover back out front to Burner. Now right side to Stevenson at the box. Shot no good. Ball hits the floor. Great box out by Woodlawn. And England gets the jump ball. However, Wayne City forces the turnover. Wayne City will have it. Box set. 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dixon, and Woodlawn Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Right side with it is Burner. Back out top of the key to Smith. Started by England. Smith dribbles to the left side. We'll bring it back around the screen from Burner to the right side of the floor. Now back to Burner, top of the key. Leaves it inside for Clark. Travel with a basketball. How she got away with that, I don't know. She jumped up and came back down before she shot it. That was a miss. Woodlawn has the basketball. Caps gives it back to Sutton. Sutton, top of the key. Throw it left side to Caps. Caps is guarded there by a taller Burner. And she leaves it for Verhines. Verhines to Hefner. Hefner gives it to Caps. Cutting down the lane she goes in the corner. Sutton. Her 3 on the way. No good off the mark. Ball tipped to the floor. Rebound of Wayne City. Slover has it and gives it to Burner. Burner up in the front court to Smith on the left wing. Leaves it for Burner. Her 3 on the way is good. Great shot. Kayla Burner makes the 3. And it's 22-19, lead cut in half.
That was high and mighty.
Oh, yeah. Looks nice going in if you're a Lady Indians fan, as Woodlawn has it. England out by the Woodlawn logo. Wayne City logo, I should say. Caps with the right side to Verheyen. Verheyen's with it on the right wing, out behind the three-point line to England, deep right corner. England goes baseline, tries to get to the rim, powers across, Hefner back to Caps. Caps on the left wing. Throws it out top of the key, England. Her three on the way, no good off the mark. Verheyen crashes, ball rebounded though by Wayne City, Megan Slover. She gets it up to Burner. Burner across the timeline, throws it right side to Smith. Smith back to Burner. Top of the key, 2:15 to go. Woodlawn leads 22-19. Another three off the glass, backboard there by Burner. Rebound Caps. Caps comes up the front court for Woodlawn. Throws it right corner to Sutton. Sutton back to Caps on the right wing. To Verheyen in the lane, back to Caps. Caps comes down the lane. She comes. Layup up. No good. Left it short. Had to avoid a couple defenders. Megan Slover on the rebound to Burner. Up to Smith in the front court. She drives into Sutton. Foul to Sutton. Sutton, her first, team second. Woodlawn has done a good job staying out of foul trouble. And that'll send Michaela Smith to the line to shoot two. On 5 Jefferson County branches in response to quality service for all your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Her first free throw being Smith is no good. She'll get one more. Maybe you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports for all kinds of updates around the world of sports, scores, and information, as well as go to our Facebook page at WMIX Sports. Second free throw from Smith on the way up and no good. Bounces around to the free throw line. Burner gets the rebound, shoots a three and misses. Verheyen will get the rebound in the left corner for the Lady Cardinals. Up to Caps on the left wing. Pull-up jumper from Kim, blocked by Clark, rebounded by Slover. Slover gets it to Burner. Here they come up the right side, throws it on the wing to Smith. Smith get past left side Stevenson. 15-footer for the left elbow, off the mark. Smith has the rebound, dribbles out to the corner, fouled by England. That's the third on Woodlawn, first on Wayne City, or Woodlawn, and on England. And Chris, it's one of those deals where rebounding is an issue right now for Woodlawn on the defensive end.
Well, they actually have quite a few defensive rebounds, but the point is that Wayne City still has 5 offensive boards. It's probably about 4 too many. And they keep getting chance after chance. They're just unable to capitalize, almost nice goals from the field outside of the Burner three-pointer.
Stevenson to Smith. Out the top of the key, 1:15 to go in the first half, 22-19. Woodlawn leads by 3. Stevenson on the right wing, goes to that side, tipped away Sutton, recovered Caps, back to Sutton. Lee up the left sideline with a convoy. We'll pull it up as Wayne City got back defensively very nicely. Sutton to Kinsey on the left wing. Kinsey goes around the Sutton screen to the right elbow for Hefner on the right wing. Hefner in danger of traveling there, picking up that pivot foot. Almost did it, gives it to England. Right corner, she picked up her dribble. Now she's in some trouble to Hefner. Hefner to cutting Kinsey Verheyen. Has to dribble back out. Now will come back in the lane. Now kicks to Hefner in the corner. She'll shoot a 10-footer. It's no good. Rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson gets it up to Burner. Burner will bring it across the timeline. Burner throws it left side to Smith with 25 seconds to go. Wayne City should go for the final shot. Off the hands of Stevenson, out of bounds. Smith threw it to Stevenson across the floor from one sideline to the other side, and Stevenson turned her head and the ball went through her hands.
One of these teams is going to have to capitalize off something, Danny. Either Lady Indians are going to have to capitalize off the offensive boards, or Woodlawn's going to have to capitalize off the Wayne City turnover.
Caps will come up the left sideline. On the left wing, picks it up, gets it to Verheyen. Verheyen to Sutton with 13 seconds near the timeline in the front court. Dribbles to the middle of the floor with 10. Sutton goes right side, now comes to the right wing, to the right box. Kicks it out to Caps. Picket fence, 3 ball on the way, top of the key, off the mark. Clark on the rebound with no time on the clock, and that's how the first half will end. Woodlawn leads Wayne City 22-19. We'll step out for a break and come back for the Red Lake College halftime show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer at King City Chrysler Center. On the road or on the trail, you are always at home. The 2012 Jeep Patriot Spirit makes life an incredible journey. The Patriot displays perfect manners in the city and legendary capability on the trail, no matter the weather. Your travel is enhanced with excellent efficiency, up to 31 miles per gallon on the highway, delivering value with every incredible ride. The Jeep Patriot, great value in a small SUV, with MSRP starting at only $22,815. Right now, we have an excellent inventory of Patriots at King City Chrysler, ready for immediate delivery. Come see us and let's talk about the 2012 Jeep Patriot at King City Chrysler,
1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank. People's National Bank is a proud, local, family-owned bank. For over 100 years, we have been serving the people of Southern Illinois. We try our best every day to ensure that our customers get what is best for them and what they need. Stop by one of our 2 Mount Vernon locations today and see what banking with a true community bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Long hours, inconsistent schedules, minimum wage or a salary that barely keeps you above the poverty line. All you need is a better opportunity. Ren Lake College has your opportunity. The healthcare field continues to grow, and RLC can put you on the path to a great career. Openings are available in 5 healthcare programs: health information technology, medical laboratory technology, occupational therapy assistant, surgical technology, and veterinary technology. These 5 programs are offered through the Southern Illinois Collegiate Common Market, with general courses offered at Ren Lake College and core courses offered at the SICCM facilities in Heron. Your fast track to a great opportunity starts here. You better hurry. Applications are due by March 1st. Why wait for a great opportunity? Find out more about these programs at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. rlc.edu. This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Ren Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School. Denny Zwinski is Chris Hugo alongside at the half. Woodlawn 22, Wayne City 19, and it's high school girls basketball regional from Wayne City High School. This is the Ren Lake College Halftime Show. Ren Lake College has been a vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Students can choose from more than 100 degree certificate programs, save thousands of dollars at Ren Lake College, and get to work. Ren Lake College, it's time. Woodlawn leads at the half, 22-19 over Wayne City. We'll step out for a break, come back with scoring and stats, as well as a scoreboard update. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all part burners plus a free card. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Newell's, where gift bagging and delivery are always free.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Woodlawn leads Wayne City at the half, 22-19 here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. This is the Ren Lake College Halftime Show. Ren Lake College has over 100 degree certificate programs to choose from. It's been your vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Ren Lake College, it's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Denny Zwinski with Chris Hugo alongside. Chris, before we get all the stats and scoring in the first half, your thoughts on this first half?
Well, one, it was a great first half, and it was an ugly first half, and it was a great ugly first half. And both teams came out shot pretty cold, in my opinion, from the floor. That said, however, it translated to a pretty close score here at the break, only a 3-point differential. We'll take a look quickly at the team stats. From the inside in the first half, the Lady Indians were 8 of 25 for 32%. Lady Cardinals just a smidge better, 9 of 21 for 42.8%. From beyond the arc, the Lady Indians were 1 of 3 in the second quarter, 1 of 5 for the half for 20%, while the Lady Cardinals have yet to connect. on a three-point basket. They are 0 of 6. From the floor, the Lady Indians are 9 of 30 for 30%, while the Lady Cardinals are 9 of 27 for 33.3%. Free throw shooting, Wayne City has attempted 3, made none, while the Lady Cardinals are shooting 80%, as they are 4 of 5 from the stripe. Rebounding edge heavily in favor of the Wayne City Lady Indians. They have 9 offensive boards, 13 defensive rebounds to give them a total of 22. Here's an interesting statistic. Lady Cardinals technically do not have an offensive rebound to speak of this ball game. They did get a team rebound on the offensive end that you could count it, I guess, as a team offensive rebound. There are really no offensive rebounds in game play. 14 on the night, 13 defensive, 1 team rebound. Turnover disadvantage belongs to Wayne City, 9-4. So as I said earlier, Woodlawn was either going to have to start capitalizing off of Wayne City turnovers, or Wayne City is going to have to make something happen off the offensive glass for their second chances. Individual scoring first for the Wayne City Lady Indians, led by Brittany Stevenson and Megan Slover, both with 6. 5 from Kayla Berner and 2 from Olivia Clark gives them a halftime score of 19. While for the Lady Cardinals, they're led by Kinsey Verhines at her 9 points. She is 4 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 2 from the line. Allison England has 2, Alexa Katz has 7, Leah Sutton has 4 to give us our halftime score. Of the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals 22, the Wayne City Lady Indians 19.
Scoreboard update coming in, a final here tonight from Wayne City. Christ Our Rock Lutheran advances to the title game, beating Glacier Thompsonville 54-33. Cowden Herrick has beat Dietrich tonight 50-28. Red Hill over Brownstown 45-19, and Heron over DuPoint 55-42. Game of interest to our Jefferson County Basketball Showcase listeners at the end of 1 at the Heron Regional. Benton leads Sesterville Waltonville 3-2. If you're taking the under in that game, you are doing very well. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. You might be paying too much for auto insurance. Give Scott Owens a call for a free discount double check. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Both teams back on the floor warming up. We're going to come back for the second half. You've been listening to the Red Lake College Halftime Show. They can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. We'll step out for that break and come back for the second half. This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Car insurance with personal service at no extra charge? What a novel concept. That's why State Farm is a leader in providing insurance and financial services and remains strong in this economy. At State Farm, Scott Owens is dedicated to helping you get the coverage that's right for you and the discounts you deserve. No one takes care of you like State Farm. Scott Owens will prove it. Call Scott at 242-3770. That's 242-3770. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Halftime is over. Woodlawn leads Wayne City 22-19. Dennis and Whiskey with Chris Shugo alongside. And Chris, it's one of those deals here. 16 minutes to a regional final or 16 minutes till you pack it up and get ready for track or softball.
Oh, exactly. And one thing that we haven't really seen thus far is a gas Lady Cardinals team. We're going to see how they hold up here in the second half. See if that lack of depth will come back to haunt them. But at the same time, we've only seen a couple of subs for Wayne City, so the gaseous level could be, well, that's not really the way to phrase it, but you know what I mean. Just the energy level could be drained from both sides come the second half, which might even things up a little bit.
Right. Could be. Woodlawn will start with the basketball here to start this third quarter. Starters for both sides. Verhines to Sutton. She'll bring it into the front court. Across the timeline, throws her right side to Caps. Caps around a Verhines screen to Sutton. Free ball on the way, left wing. No good. Grounded out. Rebounded by Olivia Clark for Wayne City. She gets it to Green. She'll bring it up in the front court, gets it to Berner. Travel with the basketball. Berner caught the ball and turned. And Lexi Caps was there, and Berner traveled before she could put the basketball on the floor. That'll happen. Yep. Travel your way to Community First Bank. You're tired of big corporate banking. They have locations at Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Sutton across the timeline. It's been 22-19 for a while, it seems like, even with the halftime for you comedians out there. Caps with it on the right wing, throws it to the right side to Hefner. Back to Caps around the screen. Caps for a three on the way, front of the iron, no good. Sutton tips to Kinsey Verhines left block. She's triple team, gets it to Sutton down the lane. Leah goes and scores. Leah Sutton has 6. Lady Cardinals lead 24-19. Across the timeline comes Emily Green between the circle. She's dribbling, guarded by England. She'll come down the middle of the lane now, loses the basketball. Verhines on the steal. Kinsey comes the other way, and Leah Sutton's leaked out. Leah's going to have a wide-open layup. The Cardinals are going to lead by 7, 26-19.
Largest lead is now 7 for Lady Cardinals. Build some space in here to start off the quarter and try to make up for that lack of depth with a little bit bigger lead.
Emily Green comes across the timeline to Stevenson on the right wing. It's a big possession here for Wayne City. Stevenson to Slover, right side. Back to Green on that left wing. Now inside Olivia Clark. Got away the travel and scored in the foul.
Did just that.
Yep, Clark shuffled the feet. Referee didn't see it, watching the contact up top, and she was fouled by Hefner, made the basket. Hefner scored, or Hefner picked up her second, first.
Well, the Indians need to make good on this opportunity.
Clark misses the free throw. England with a good box out the free throw line. We'll pick at Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Crossroads Community Hospital is more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Sutton between the circles. Throws it left side to Hefner. Behind the left wing to Verhines, stops the key. Kinsey left side to England. Her three on the way. Off the mark. Goes to flow out of bounds. And it'll go back to Wayne City. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
I might start a petition to get rid of the three-point line.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Wayne City, another unforced error. Green threw it on the left. Throw it. There you go. Green threw it to the left side to Burner and went off her hands out of bounds. Cesar Dagg wants the time. Deirdre Dagg wants the timeout. And Chris, with 6 minutes to go in the third, Woodlawn leads 26-21. I'll say this now. Woodlawn's been in this situation the last 3 years. You see a Wayne City team at home with a lot of excitement, maybe a little tight here and getting tighter as this game goes on.
Oh, and it will. They'll continue to do that. Give the Wayne City faithful a lot of credit for showing up here tonight, making it a great atmosphere for girls basketball. However, Woodlawn's used to playing in these types of environments, and especially with big games on the line. You know, I think back to that sectional final against Cowden at El Dorado, where the Cowden faithful and Woodlawn faithful both showed up, and it was a pretty good atmosphere. I mean, they just have that experience, know how to come out and play the big game. But for Wayne City, you know, the thing they have to do is get boxing out, get the offensive boards if they can get a shot up. They have 3 turnovers already with only 1 field goal attempt.
Kinsey Verhines triggers in the throw-in spot that Chris Hugo likes to film. She throws it away, and then Green steps on the sideline. Tough spot to throw in over there in your throwing corner, isn't it?
Yeah, that corner kick's not very fun.
Kinsey is looking, and the pass, the angle, there we go. Kinsey's going to get moved now to the baseline. But she will not be able to move as Stevenson guards her. Verhines will look. Verhines throws a baseball pass to Sutton. Stop. Guarded defensively. Great stop there by Green. Sutton gets it to Verhines in the right corner. They post up Sutton. Sutton double team back to Kinsey on the right wing. Kinsey will dribble, throw it left side to Hefner. Hefner gets it to Caps. Hefner sets the screen. Caps will dribble to the middle of the floor between the circles. Left side to England. England comes back to the top of the key. 5.5 to go in the third. Woodlawn by 5. Hefner in the left corner. Hefner to the Verhines. Verhines top of the key to Caps. Caps holds, looks, comes to the free throw line, left side to Verhines. Verhines down the lane, kicks in the right corner to England. Her shot is long off the mark. Hefner battles, but Clark steals the rebound away from her. Clark gets it up to Green. Lady Indians come up into the front court. Green between the circles, right side to Burner. Burner will come around, lob past Clark, basket up, short. She left it short tip. Rebound out to England at the free throw line for Woodlawn. Another missed opportunity for Wayne City. Coach Dagg clenching her fist, giving up another easy 2 points. Can't get those back. Caps to Hefner on the left wing. Back to Caps. And this time of year, you got to make those layups. England on the right wing, top of the key, Kinsey Verhines. Throws it right side to Sutton. Sutton holds as Woodlawn gets a little more deliberate in this possession. Caps out by the volleyball line. Now to Hefner on the left side. Hefner looks over the defense to Sutton, free throw line. Now kicks it to Kinsey Verhines. Curls to the right elbow. Back to England for a three-pointer. No good front of the iron. Hits the floor. Rebounded by Slover, who gets it to Stevenson, who gets it to Burner. Burner will bring it into the front court for Wayne City, trailing by 5. On the right wing with it is Slover. Slover with it to Green. Top of the key, Burner. She splits the 2 players up front to Green, the right side to Slover. Back to Green, top of the key to Burner. Burner with it, left side. Back out top of the key to Green. Green splits it, comes down the lane. Layup, no good. It should be on the floor. Oh, my.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Fouls on Hefner. She fouled, in our opinion, before the attempt of the shot could happen. Hefner's 13th second. And Emily Green will go line and shoot two. First one quickly up and no good. Familiar faces, new places. Thanks to the Ray and Bria Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Second free throw up and in by Green. Her first points of the game. 26-22, Wayne City pressure. Alexa Cass gets the inbound from Kenzie Verhines, comes to the middle of the floor, circles around. Crossover dribble back to the right side, picks it up, throw to England on the left wing. England will throw to Kenzie Verhines, right side. Kenzie between the circles, looks, now to Sutton on the left wing with 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Woodlawn leads 26-22. Caps out behind the volleyball line, left side to England. England will dribble to the free throw line. Down the lane she goes. Hefner now back to Sutton. Sutton on the left wing throws it right side, Kenzie Verhines. Verhines on the dribble. Throws it to England, top of the key. England will throw to Hefner on the right wing as Woodlawn gets very patient this trip and previous offensively. Sutton from Hefner on the right side to a cutting Verhines down the lane. Throws up a shot out of control, no good. Rebounded by Clover. Clover gets it to Green. Ellery Kelvig wanted to foul, won't get it. Green into the front court, left side to Smith. Smith throws it in the paint to Stevenson. Gets to the right block. Shot over Sutton is no good off the iron. Smith gets the rebound for Wayne City. Throws up a shot, it's no good. Rebound third time, Clover, no good. Rebound Sutton in traffic. Gets it to Cass. Cass will bring it up the right side. Up the floor. Elbow pass. Left block. Kenzie Verhines play up and in. Great 2-on-1 fast break offense. Woodlawn by 6. Smith on the left wing for Wayne City inside to Clark. Spins on Verhines. Shot no good in the foul. Clark will go back to the line. Verhines will pick up her first, team third. And you can see, Chris, when Woodlawn has the ability to run, it favors the Lady Cardinals significantly in this game.
Oh, a good fast break offense. There is no doubt about that with the Lady Cardinals back up 6 at this point. But the thing that concerns me, Danny, is the fact all the three-point shots that were unnecessary. 0 of 5 from the three-point line, or beyond the arc, I should say, here in the second half.
Great point there. Clark at the line makes both. Nice free throw shooting by Olivia Clark. She has, by my count, 6 points.
She's now 2 of 3 from the stripe.
Yes, she is. With the basketball is Woodlawn. Length of the floor to go. We can tell you that Benton leads Cecil Waltonville 8-7 mid-second quarter as Sutton comes across the timeline. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Give him a call for a free discount double check at 242-3770. Sutton between the circles. Down the Cass off the glass. Layup good. Boy, what a play.
Yeah, what a novel concept. You're now 4 of 5 from inside the arc, 80% compared to Ophir. So good to see them trying to work it back down low and go with what works.
Wayne City with a basketball. Green to Smith, left wing. They throw it into Clark. She has to catch it out near the left. Oh, my. Left three-point line. She threw it back to Smith through the 5-hole as Smith couldn't get her hands down. It goes between her legs out of bounds. It'll be Woodlawn basketball.
Had the right idea out the recovery. Lost it around her ankles. Trying to pick it back up, find the nearest person. Tried to get it around the defender. And Smith just had trouble getting down that low with the center of gravity.
Sometimes that puck bounces around on that top
Sometimes
guy.
it's physically impossible to save that ball.
Here's Sutton on the inbounds from Verhines. Her 10-footer fall away, no good. Sutton gets her own rebound. Gets to the rim, passes across to Hefner. Her shot, no good. Sutton skies for the rebound and brings it back out front. Second chance opportunity for Woodlawn. Sutton to Verhines on the left wing. Up by 6, 1:40 to go. England to the free throw line. Left side to Hefner. Hefner with it. Back to Sutton. Sutton top of the key to a cutting Caps down the lane, stolen away. Tipped away by Clark. Here comes Smith. Smith into the front court. Throws it right side to Stevenson. Drives on Verhines. Spins. Double team. Stevenson shot block. Kenzie Verhines. Verhines on the rebound. Gets it to Caps. Great defense by the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. Caps to Verhines, who dribbles into the front court. She comes down the lane, kicks it back out to Sutton by the timeline. The Lady Cardinals up 6.
Certainly letting them play down low at this point.
Give or take. Class 3A, 4A calls, so that looks like us. Sutton, Verhines to Sutton. Now left side to Caps. Caps with it on the left wing. Looked for a cutting England. Couldn't get it to her. Throws it back over to Verhines. That's going to be a jump ball, and it'll go to Wayne City on the turnover.
Fourth turnover of the quarter here for the Lady Cardinals.
With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dixon, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Coach Stagg running players in left and right. Green is out. Haley Spicer will see her first action of the night as she comes in. Wayne City down 30-24 with 48 seconds to go. Across the timeline is Berner. Throw it left side to Smith. Smith will dribble one time, picks it up, throws it back to the right side to Slover. She traveled the basketball. Yep. Took one dribble, stopped, picked up her pivot foot.
Now 15 turnovers on the game for the Lady Indians, Danny. And that's going to bode well down the stretch.
You have 24 points and 15 turnovers. That usually doesn't bode well. Kenzie Verheyen throws it to Hefner. They left her open. Of all the people, they left her open. She was wide open. She got the inbounds pass and then took it, gave it to Sutton. 30 seconds to go in the third. Sutton to the right side to England. England to Hefner. Top of the key. She'll hold as she stands on the volleyball line between the circles. She's going to hold there with 18 seconds to go as Woodlawn will call an offense. Hefner is all by herself as she is guarded by Hunter Clark. She's under the basket. Now Hefner gets it to Sutton. Out by the timeline with 9. What are they setting up? Sutton goes right side. Picket fence three-pointer from Capp. Her three at the horn. Good! Alexa Capp knocks down a three. End of 3 quarters. It's Woodlawn 33, Wayne City 24. Back for the fourth quarter. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all tart burners plus a free tart. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Newell's, where gift bagging and delivery are always free.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. More basketball action ahead. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School. End of 3 quarters. Woodlawn trying to brew the upset. Leads 33-24 at the end of 3 quarters. They can have the basketball to start the fourth. They've had the ball every quarter.
Funny enough, that's narrow work out for you.
Sutton to the timeline, across the timeline, top of the key to Eagle. We'll see how patient Woodlawn here is in this fourth quarter. Up by 9. Playing not to lose in this situation. You're playing to win the game. And Hefner threw it, tried to get the captain, stolen away by Slover. Slover gets it to Berner, and she'll come across the timeline. Throws it left side to Smith. Smith inside to Clark. Shot no good. Off the mark. Rebound to corner, Kenzie Verheyen. Kenzie will bring it up in the front court for the Lady Cardinals. Up to Capp. Out by the volleyball line. Caps will dribble to the free throw line. Down the lane, running shot, no good block. Rebound Clark. Got in amongst the tall timber, and Clark has it to Berner. Berner will come across and give it up to Spicer. Spicer's 10-footer off the mark. Quick shot, and that's not what Wayne City wants. Caps on the rebound. We'll take a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Crossroads Community Hospital is more than a hospital. It's what health care should be. And speaking of what's needed, Leah Sutton has 10 as she dribbled down the floor and made a shot. It's 35-24 Woodlawn by 11. Berner down the right side, shot quick, no good. This is not what you want, Chris.
No, it isn't whatsoever. Rushing the shot. A team that's been hot for box down and getting the defensive boards have been the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals. It's worth noting that they went 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. That one just happened to be the biggest from the buzzer beater by Alexa Katz back in the third quarter.
Great stat you pointed out there about that three-pointer and three-point shots in the third quarter. Woodlawn's up 11, and they're milking the clock. You can hear the air being let out of the basketball. And what do we got going on down here? We got a player going down. Something is wrong. We need something. There's a player down for Wayne City.
Could be an asthma attack.
Could be an asthma
thing.
Could be anything
like that. We aren't going to speculate, obviously, but a 11-point ball game here in the fourth quarter, 6:23 to play.
Okay.
a crucial situation, obviously, because now you're going to see how this reacts. Obviously, it's a lot more important than basketball right now. So when we do get back to basketball, to see the type of impact this could have. Is this going to be something where the Lady Indians are going to be on rebounds, or whatever it is? I give a lot of credit to those girls and Coach Jared Erdag for knowing what the heck to do in this situation, able to bark orders, able to get them to do whatever is necessary, and we will not speculate, obviously, on the situation, but I hope to bring you good news as we are paused at the 6:23 mark of this fourth quarter. 35-24 is the Woodlawn lead. And, you know, a big lead here, obviously, for Woodlawn, as we're talking about. Wayne City was coming down on the offensive end, and they have been rushing the shot. Woodlawn has been out-rebounding Wayne City in this second half, only by one, but that is still a crucial number because Wayne City not faring very well. Blood sugar. Yes, that would definitely make a lot of sense.
Yep. Let's give some scores.
That sounds like a heck of a night.
And let's credit this, and not only the adults, but the teammates knew exactly where to go, what to do, what to get. And sometimes adults and kids can work together in these situations, and that's what we're seeing down there on the left wing and the floor.
That's the difference between a team that isn't a family and not very close and a team that is a family, and that's one thing that you will see that they often preach, is how these girls and their coach all love each other, and that's what will make a big difference, obviously, and they're going to get her out of here, and you know, certainly our thoughts and hopes and prayers are with her, and just hope that, obviously, if they know what the problem is and are able to treat it quickly, it won't be as huge, but still something serious, and they did an A+++ job of getting it taken care of.
Scoreboard update at the Heron Regional. Setzer Blair Waltonville leads Benton at the half, 13-10. As another member of our Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, Lady Devils of Setzer Blair Waltonville looking to get to a regional championship. And here tonight, Trey Christ Rock Lutheran beat Galicia Thompsonville 54-33. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. If you're paying too much for auto insurance, give them a call, 242-3770, for a free discount double check. Back to action, as we believe things have been taken care of. Calm is reset, and we have to get back to basketball. Bear Hines to Sutton out behind the timeline. She'll bring it into the front court. Sutton between the circles, left side to Caps. Caps with it, throws it to Hefner. Hefner to England on the right side. England now to Verhines, top of the key. Got away with a travel. She picked it up, gets it to Caps. Deep left wing.
Blatant travel there.
Yes, thanks.
They've missed them both ways, though, so play on.
Hefner. I like that play. England between the circles, to the right side, right elbow. Now gets to Caps. Caps got away with another ball. Catching and moving a few times. Verhines with it on the right wing. Flips, two defenders, now pick up her dribble. Verhines gets it to Sutton. Sutton now will dribble to the top of the key. Sutton now throws it right side to Hefner. Hefner with it. Now to England with 5.5 to go in the game. Woodlawn leads by 11, 35-24. Sutton from England. Sutton now throws to Verhines on the right side. She is fouled. Stevenson fouls. And that's the first foul for Wayne City by my count. What I have. Well, great stat. Keepers work alike.
Better they lose their focus at the same time.
That's true too. Woodlawn will call full timeout. We'll give you some more finals here from around the state. Cowden Herrick beat Dietrich at the St. Anthony Regional 50-28. At the North Clay Regional, Red Hill beat Brownstown 45-19. And at the Heron Regional, Heron beat DuPoint 55-42. We can tell you with 15 seconds left, SIU trails Missouri State 16-3. In fact, that is over now, as Missouri State has defeated Southern Illinois 56-54. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Dedicated to giving you right coverage and discounts you deserve. Give Scott Owens a call, 242-3770. Like your neighbor, Scott Owens is there. Verhines will trigger the inbound. Verhines gets it in to Sutton. It's out of bounds. While they clean things up, we'll pause for station ID. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
Woodlawn inbounds the basketball. Sutton to Hefner. Back to Sutton. Left wing to England. England gets the top of the key to Sutton. Sutton with it. Now right side to Verhines to a cutting Caps. Caps is fouled. Caps will be fouled, and it's Wayne City's second foul. That is on number 4, Olivia Clark, her third, team second of the half. Think about how we're keeping America green.
That's no kidding.
Many ways.
Got to make things happen underground.
Yeah. England with it. On the baseline, throws it, ball tipped, stolen away by Clark. Clark tipped it to Clark, Hunter to Olivia. Now to get it up to Stevenson, goes right side, drives on Verhines to the rim, shot foul. Stevenson will go line and shoot 2. Kinsey Verhines will pick up her second. Woodlawn scores to the half, and Stevenson will go there. Wayne City has not scored, and we're over 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
3 minutes and 7 seconds to be exact.
Hey, you've worked on that over the last couple of days. Nice
time
job.
is coming together.
Hey, as we come down the stretch, you come up big. You lapse time. Stevenson misses the first free throw. She'll get another. 35-24, Woodlawn by 11, 4:53 to go. It has been a grinder. Woodlawn has made some shots. Wayne City seems to be a little bit more uptight. Stevenson will have one more. Her shot is up on the way and good. It's been a busy week for Woodlawn and Wayne City at all kinds of levels of basketball. Girls, boys, and junior high as well. Caps across the timeline. To the right side, picks up a dribble, gets to England. 4:44 left in the game. Woodlawn by 10. Passer to Sutton on the left wing. Around the screen to a cutting Kinsey Verhines. Back out to the right wing goes Kinsey to Leah Sutton, top of the key. 4.5 to go in the game. Sutton to Caps on the left wing. Woodlawn is letting the air out of the ball. Caps to Verhines as they run the flex. Caps goes down the lane. Now back to Hefner, top of the key to Caps. To the right of the top of the key to Kinsey Verhines, left wing. Now to Sutton, and we have a foul.
Looks like Stevenson.
Stevenson had a little too much contact.
Just the third team foul in this second half, however, for Wayne City. So plenty more they're going to have to do to get back in this one.
Yes. They are going to have to decide whether to foul or not. Kinsey triggers in front of the Wayne City home section. Gets it to England now to Sutton. Sutton out by the timeline on the dribble. Will go around. Try to get around Green. Can't do it. She goes the right side to Caps with 4:05 to go in the game. Caps on the dribble. Has Woodlawn pulled it out too quickly, going away from the rim, or will there be a possibility of Woodlawn doing the right thing? That foul was on 21. Hunter Clark, her first. The fourth. Might be hack a Lady Cardinal by the time this is over. That may be the only way Wayne City can get back in this. Kinsey to trigger in front of the Woodlawn bench here at Wayne City. Throws it in, timeout, 5-second call.
First 5 seconds.
Man, I lost 5 seconds.
Must be the 3/5.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe 5/10 of a second.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty fast. However, it's a turnover, and Wayne City has it. Green on the right wing, Stevenson. Her shot from 2, no good. Rebound hits the floor. Battleport and Caps has it for Woodlawn. She'll come up into the front court. England's out behind the defense. Shakes off, shot, layup, good. Allison England looks off the defender, shot fake, and it's 37-25. The Lady Cardinals by 12. Green into the front court between the circles. Throws it left side to Burner. Burner will come around again. Picks up her dribble to right elbow. Throws it right side to Green. Now back to Clover. Inside, they go to Stevenson. Shot glass, no good. Rebound, Verhines. Leah Sutton has done a great job on Stevenson tonight. Is
like a glove.
Oh, gosh, yes.
A mitten, even. Of course, glove fits tighter. Never mind.
Well, the triplets of Sutton, Caps, and Verhines have done their damage as well on the offensive end. Green picks up her second.
Got my head wear backwards there a little bit ago.
All right. Gotten colder outside. Had to get those gloves back out lately.
It's scarf.
Can't play golf every day. Verhines with it. Inbounds in front of the Woodlawn bench. Boy, that is a quick 5-second call. I just saw his 5-second count. England into the front court, fouled by Hunter Clark. Her second.
Got to settle down there with that.
Team 6.
That's the Mountain Dew drinker at 3 o'clock in the morning. 5 seconds, right?
That
there.
it is. Feet drinker. 5 hours.
About that.
Like an
16
energy
cups
drink.
of coffee.
Like an energy drink.
Which is the equivalent of a 5-hour energy.
Yeah.
You know? It's safe.
It's not 2:30 in the afternoon, though.
B vitamin energy.
9 o'clock at night.
No sugar added.
Ooh, there you go. Kinsey Verhines inbound. Throws it into Hefner on the right wing. Gets to Caps, deep right corner. Has to dribble out. A foul is given by Burner. And now Caps will go to the line. I'm not sure.
I'm just going to tell you right now, my foul counts are off.
Okay. Well, we know Woodlawn's shooting a 1-on-1. We can tell you that. Wayne City is going to have to wait a while before they shoot free throws. Woodlawn's only got 4, and they're up by 12 if they get to shoot it. Caps, free throw, rattles around and drops. She has 10. She'll get one more. 38-25. Woodlawn looking to advance to another regional championship game here tomorrow night at 7:30. Cap, deep knee bend, free throw up and in. She has 11. Woodlawn up 39.
Forgot her 3 at the buzzer there.
Good. Did. That would be working. I'll figure it out later.
14.
39-25. Green gives it to Clark. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound back. Shot no good. Ash battled on the boards, and she'll go line and shoot 2 as Wayne City will shoot free throws courtesy of fouling. Hefner's 4th, team's 5th. And it's 39-25. Clark at the line to shoot 2.
I'm not going to lie. I looked at my book, and I was like, oh, my gosh. Where are we off?
Wayne City Woodlawn called a timeout. I like this by Eric Helbig. You got a free throw shooter at the line, struggling from the field in the line, misses the first. You're down 14. Now you call timeout, make her think about it as she heads to the bench for a 60-second timeout. While they do that, we'll remind you of 5 Jefferson County branches of responsive quality service for all your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC.
Key has been, Danny, a 6-1 run to start this 4th quarter by the Lady Cardinals. Momentum was already on their side as they had built an 8-point lead before the free ball by Alexa Katz as time started to expire. So you're on that big, momentous run, momentum being on your side. Great time out here. Try to disrupt what has already been disrupted and try to see if you can drive a further wedge into that and come away with a regional final appearance tomorrow night.
Well, we talk about the Wayne City crowd, all right, been kind of docile tonight, very peaceful, couldn't get into this game, and I think Woodlawn did a very good job of keeping them out of the game. I know at one point, Woodlawn's led by several, but Wayne City got out early, and then Woodlawn kind of caught up and then made shots, and the defense has really taken away from Wayne City here. It is 39-25 with 2:52 to go in the game. The winner gets CORL, Christ Our Rock Lutheran, out of Centralia tomorrow night here at 7:30 for the regional title. Winner advances to the Gallatin County Sectional. Clark's second free throw is good. She has 7. Wayne City will pressure, 39-26. Verhines to England to Verhines. Wayne City drops back. Interesting. Well, Verhines in the front court, man-to-man. Verhines to Sutton. The Caps on the left wing with 2:40 to go in the game. Caps circles top of the key, left side to Sutton. Sutton with it on the dribble out behind the volleyball line. Sutton will look to dribble. Crisscrosses across, comes down the lane, gives it to Verhines on the left wing. Verhines with it. Throws it right side to Hefner. Hefner to England. Dribbles out to the Wayne City Indian logo. Now to Sutton out by the timeline. Sutton gives it to Verhines. Verhines down to the top of the key as we're at the 2:15 mark. Woodlawn by 13. England on the dribble. Now will dribble to Sutton out by the timeline. Sutton leaves her man. Now throws in the corner to Verhines. Verhines will dribble from the left side to between the circles, and there's a foul by Green. So Kinsey will go to the line and shoot the 1-on-1. She's made her only free throw attempt tonight, way back in the first quarter. Message for you. As Kinsey Verhines goes to the line.
Got a lot of work to do first.
Yeah, there's still 4 quarters to be played somewhere along the line. Yep. We know there is that going on Saturday, but we don't know who's there yet. Verhines will go to the line and shoot the 1-on-1. And she makes it. Kinsey has 12. Good game tonight by Kinsey Verhines. 2 minutes even to go. It's 40-26, and the Lady Cardinals looking like they got a ticket punch to the title game tomorrow night. Verhines free throw up and in. She, by my count, has 13. Yep. 41-26. Lady Cardinals by 15. Burner with it on the left wing. Left elbow shot, no good. Clark lost it. Rebound Cap. Cap will come up the right side. Stops at the Indian head. Now throws the left side to Cap. Sutton from Cap. As Green gives the foul. They'll try Leah Sutton going to the line, Chris.
See how it works out.
Well, they've tried a lot. 2 different other options in this quarter, and it's not worked, so they're going to put Sutton there. Woodlawn right now making their free throws. And again, looks like a very poised, experienced team in this game tonight as Sutton makes the first.
It's that person who sent you that message.
Yes.
Keeps winning. Does he get a statue? Maybe on top of the building for all to see?
I'm not sure. Sutton makes that.
Because what does that put him up to? 3 or 4 titles? Does that happen?
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be a statue of funnel cakes of all time. Inside to Clark. She misses the shot. Clark rebound, misses again. Tipped in the lane, rebound up, no good by Turner, but she's fouled for Wayne City. She'll go line and shoot 2. 1:29 left to go in the game. That foul's on Cap. That's her first. Team 6. At this point, it's pretty well academic. Remember to stay tuned for the Stetzer Auto Body post-game show. Scoring and stats from this one. We'll give one final scoreboard update. First free throw up, and no good. She'll get another. We see down in the doorway that Michaela Smith is standing in the doorway. She was the player from Wayne City that went down, and she is standing watching this game from the doorway. Second free throw, no good. Rebound tips out to the aforementioned free throw shooter, Burner. There's a shot from the right wing. It's no good, off the hands of Clark of Wayne City. It'll go to Woodlawn. Wayne City has struggled offensively here tonight. They will press here as we go down the last 121. Bearhines throws it into Hefner. Back to Bearhines underneath the Wayne City basket. Kinsey will come up the right side. Kinsey, they're trying to give the foul, and they can't do it. Kinsey on the right wing. Throws it out top of the key to Sutton. Sutton with it to a cutting pass. Down the lane she goes. Layup good. That will do it, and if we hadn't already said that, 45-26, Woodlawn by 19 with a minute to go. And the Lady Cardinals are in another regional championship game tomorrow night here against Christ our Rock Lutheran out of Centralia. Layup up by Stevenson is good.
First field goal of the fourth quarter.
Great stat. First field goal, and that's their 4th point. Sutton across the timeline. CORL owns a victory over Woodlawn earlier in the season. Woodlawn will be looking for some revenge here in February. England on the left wing, dribbles out, now comes back to the left. Down the lane she goes. Gets to the rim, shot no good, and she's fouled. England will go line and shoot 2. That's the 10th team foul on the Lady Indians. That's the 5th foul on Emily Green. I thought it was. Emily Green will foul out with 1 point. She'll go to the bench. And the Lady Cardinals play CORL tomorrow night 7:30. You'll be able to join us for coverage beginning at 7:15 here on 94.1 FM WMIX, and live streaming available on www.mywithersradio.com. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports and our Facebook page, WMIX Sports, later tonight. Another scoreboard update, as we always do, late in the evening.
This game really kind of changed complexion, Danny. I know I say that a lot, but it really started to change when Woodlawn stopped taking the unnecessary threes and started to work the ball around on the cuts and curls. And since then, it's become their ball game. The only 3 that they've taken was that one from Capstan in the 3rd.
Woodlawn 8 of 8 from the free throw line in the 4th quarter. Wayne City shot by number 15. No good. I had a 15 in the book, and I don't have her name. Anyway, we'll play on as Stevenson has it. Rebound shot up and in by Stevenson. 5 in the quarter. 47-30, under 10 seconds, and the Lady Cardinals will advance. They will upset Wayne City on their home floor. Caps will dribble out the basketball and the clock. Woodlawn wins tonight 47-30 over Wayne City. The Lady Cardinals advance to the title game against Christ our Rock Lutheran tomorrow night. We're going to step out for a break, come back for the Stetzer Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Outwork, outplay, outsmart, all the rest. I am talking about the 2012 Ford F-150. With 4 high-tech engines, including our revolutionary EcoBoost, the toughest truck lineup in the class is also the most powerful and the most fuel efficient. It tows the most, up to 11,300 pounds. It hauls the most, up to 3,120 pounds. It generates the most available power, up to 411 horsepower. It gets you the most bang for your buck at the pump, up to 23 miles per gallon highway. 9 distinctive models, 3 cab configurations, 3 box lanes. Whatever you need a truck to do best, the 2012 Ford F-150 lineup delivers. Come into Ford Square today and find out why the Ford F-150 pickup is the best truck out there at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Mortgage rates are still low. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist for People's National Bank. With the wide variety of loans People's National Bank has to offer, and with mortgage rates still this low, now is the perfect time to buy a home. Stop by and see me, Joy Schrader, at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon to take advantage of low rates before it's too late.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, moms and dads, don't stay up at night trying to figure out how to pay for your kids' education. There's no need to worry. I send my kids to Rend Lake College. RLC offers the same high-quality education as a four-year school at a fraction of the cost. Plus, they get to stay close to home. Tuition, room, and board are like $19,000 every year at the 4 years, according to the National Center for Education Statistics. At RLC, tuition, books, and supplies are only approximately $4,000. That's Math 101. And with over 100 degree and certificate programs, they have the exact courses your kids need to be well on their way to a great career. Give your college-bound child the quality education they deserve without breaking the bank. Rend Lake College is the right choice. Whether your student plans to transfer to a university or train for direct entry into the workforce, call RLC at 437-5321 to speak to a counselor. I actually logged on to rlc.edu. That's rlc.edu.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Welcome back to Wayne City High School. Denny Zawinski with Chris Hugo alongside as the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals defeat Wayne City tonight 47-30 to advance to the regional championship game tomorrow night at 7:30 against Christ Our Rock Lutheran of Centralia. This is the Sesser Auto Body postgame show, pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. This is 602 South Park in Sesser. Fans starting to file out of Wayne City High School. We'll be back again here tomorrow night for that championship game, beginning with the pregame show about 7:15 on 94.1 WMIX and live streaming available on www.mywithersradio.com. We're going to step out for a break and come back with the scoring and stats, some finals from around the area. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
February brings sweet savings for you and your home at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. Get an extra 10 to 15% off all La-Z-Boy recliners, Flexsteel sofas, Paula Deen collection, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, plus more. And Cupid is rocking the General Store with $5 off all card burners plus a free card. 25% off all Valentine decor, 20% off all Willow Tree angels, signs, stitcheries, and more. Newell's, where gift bagging and delivery are always free.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to the Stetzer Auto Body post-game show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Stetzer Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker. And in showing conditions, Stetzer Auto Body, 602 South Park in Stetzer. Henning Zawinski and Chris Hugo alongside the stats and scoring from this Lady Cardinals win here tonight.
First, we'll take a look, obviously, at the team stats to get us started. Shooting from inside, 11 of 47 were the Wayne City Indians, 23.4%. They were just 1 of 5 from the outside for 20%. They were about 22.7% from the floor, 12 of 52 for the game. Looking at the Lady Cardinals, they were 16 of 33 from the inside, 48.4%. 8.3% from the outside as they were 1 of 12. The only three-pointer in the ballgame for Woodlawn came at the very end of the third quarter to build that 11-point lead, in which the Cardinals would never look back. 16 of 45 from the floor for the ballgame, 35.5% for Woodlawn. Taking a look at your free throw shooting edge heavily favors Woodlawn by about 57%. 5 of 14 for Wayne City, 12 of 13 for the Lady Cardinals tonight from the stripe. Looking at your rebounding edge, it does favor Wayne City. 36 rebounds on the game. 17 of those were offensive, 19 of those defensive. Woodlawn did not have an actual offensive rebound until the third quarter. They had 5 for the game, 23 defensive boards, 28 rebounds overall for Woodlawn. Turnover disadvantage does, however, belong to Wayne City, 16-11. Wayne City had 5 in the scoring column. They were led by senior Brittany Stevenson's team high 11 points. 7 points for Olivia Clark, 6 for Megan Clover, all of this unofficial. Kayla Berner had 5, and Emily Green had a free throw to give them their 30 points. Now for Woodlawn, 4 in the column, 3 in double digits. Alexa Capps had a game-high 16 points, 13 points from Kinsey Verhines, 12 from Leah Sutton, and 6 from Allison England, gave us a final score of the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals 47 and the Wayne City Lady Indians 30.
I think, Chris, a very business lady-like effort tonight by Woodlawn. Didn't rattle early. Wayne City got off to the hot start. Stayed in it, battled with it, made shots. Defense tightened down. Wayne City got a little tight, and then Woodlawn was able to pull away, made free throws down the stretch. A very good effort by Eric Helbig's Lady Cardinals.
Well, and simply put, it was business as usual. Hey, yeah, we lost these guys twice in the regular season, so what? It's postseason now. We've all started over. The radio guys keep touting our regular season record all they want. Point is, right now, we're 1-0, and looking to go 2-0. So Lady Cardinals just had the right attitude, right mindset tonight, and they were able to execute their plan. Looked like they were going to stray away from it there in the second quarter after taking so many three-point shots and that continuing into the third quarter, thinking that the wide-open shot was the right shot. They were just letting them take three-pointers as they were eyes pulled from beyond the arc, and I gave a lot of credit to Wayne City for recognizing that fact. They played fairly well. Not the Wayne City team we're used to seeing, obviously. Played very well in the first half. Danny, I think you have to take a lot away from this Lady Indian team. Improved immensely over the past few years, and especially over the course of this one, and made a realistic threat to get to a regional final as a 2-seed in this regional, and you have to give them a lot of credit and applaud them, and certainly hope that the folks that packed their home side tonight leave this gymnasium very, very proud of the girls that just put everything out there on the floor.
And a big win for the Lady Cardinals, and they have that title game tomorrow night at 7:30.
Well, conversely for them, obviously, you'd like to see more of the Woodlawn fans come out, but with so much going on in Woodlawn, the successes of the boys, the successes of the girls, the successes of the junior high, the successes of the Pee-wee. I mean, they're just so divided with so much going on right now, and you know, the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals created their own excitement, which was the key to this ball game, and they came out, did what they needed to do, and you know, we're going to have to rely heavily on girls like Elisa Hefner and Kinsey Verhines, who chipped in 13 points on the night. Make up my mind. I have 3 things written down here, but she had a pretty big 13 points. And when we come back, of course, with our Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game, it's going to be easy to see how we came to that conclusion on a big win here tonight by the Lady Cardinals.
The Lady Cardinals win tonight, as we said, 47-30. We'll step out for our final break, come back, pick that Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
This is the Cesar Auto Body post-game show. They remind you to drive safe on the way home tonight from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the Collision Pros of Cesar Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Cesar Auto Body, 602 South Park and Cesar. Denny Zawinski, Chris Hugo alongside. The final thing we have to do is pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, and you have picked?
I have picked Kinsey Verhines. And the reason I have picked Kinsey is though she went 1 of 2 from the line, she did go 1 to 5 of 6 from the floor tonight. She had 13 key points for these Lady Cardinals. She was probably their most consistent form of offense through the 3 quarters and really not only helped build that lead initially, but also helped make it to where the Cardinals had to never look back in this one. So with her 13 points on the night, an unlucky number, but not for Kinsey Verhines. Number 11 tonight is my Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game.
Kinsey Verhines is your Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. That's Crossroads Community Hospital. Chris, final thought before we exit out of here so we can make a return trip tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm starting to feel like we may never get out of here to get back. But a big win tonight, obviously, for the Lady Cardinals. And you know, I kind of expounded on a bunch of thoughts randomly there before we went to that last break. But Lady Cardinals will keep rolling. They're the more experienced team coming into tomorrow night with the recent success. Christ Our Rock Lutheran, very well coached, come in with a very young team. 60% of their starters will be sophomores tomorrow night. So experience will play a factor. We don't know yet the severity of the ankle injury, of course, to Geiger. So, I mean, that'll play effectively into that one. But give Lady Cardinals a lot of credit through their experience and their coaching on getting back to a regional championship. Give the Lady Indians, rather, a lot of credit. They're well coached. Gave everything they had here tonight, trying to beat a good team for a 3rd time, and just looked like they ran out of gas at some point in the second half. So good season to the Lady Indians, and good luck to the Lady Cardinals and the Silver Stallions tomorrow night in the regional championship.
Well, one of the Jefferson County basketball showcase teams still playing on the girls' side at the end of 3 quarters at Heron. Cesar Belair leads Benton. Waltville leads Benton 32-24.
Get that Waltville there, baby. Don't forget the co-op.
For Avery Barton back to the studios, we've got us on and off the air perfectly here tonight. For Chris Hugo, I'm Denny Zawinski. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Cesar Auto Body, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, follow us on Twitter at 94sports or like WMIX Sports on Facebook. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.
Mix 94.